Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eddie Marcus, spokesman and advocate of basic human rights for all people. I can gladly stand before you today and say I'm a voice for God, and I'm very, very excited about it. Today, I want to talk to you about God and money. God and money. You see, that's the great challenge of the world today. God and money. God and money. What does that mean? That means this, ladies and gentlemen, from Jump Street. With God, every dream that every individual on this earth has can be met. Bottom line, can be met. That includes peace and freedom and prosperity and joy of life and your dreams being met. Bottom line, that's God. Now, what does the adversary say? The adversary says you don't need God. All you need is what the adversary has to offer. And what does the adversary have to offer? Well, the adversary knows that when you talk about having all your dreams met, that means that you got to work together and use that which was given. And there it is. But the adversary says, no, you don't have to go that way. All you need is money. Now, why does the adversary say that you need money, and how does he get you to focus off of God? By simply saying that you are special than they are. You deserve better, and you deserve more than they do. In fact, you are superior to them. In fact, you are equal to God. Now, what you need to have all your dreams come true is money. In order to get money, you have to serve me. Do that which I desire. Serve me. Now, what he doesn't tell you, but after you serve the devil, this is what you find out. You find out that in serving the devil, some of you got and some of you don't. Because in order for you to have that which allows you to do everything you want to do, that means that others got to be poor. And they got to not have anything. But with that money, you can go anywhere you want to go, do whatever you want to do, have the health care you want, and have it quick. You don't have to wait in line. You can have the education that you want. In fact, you can pay money and get your kids into big name universities. They don't deserve to be there, but with money you can do these things. You can have the kind of cars you want, the kind of foods you want. You can have people working for you and you sitting back doing nothing. In fact, you can have slaves doing the work for you. And out of that, you're going to have poverty, create crime and violence. You have to lie, to cheat, to steal. You're going to create racism and bigotry and hatred. All of these things come after the pursuit of money, doing it the adversary's way. Even when you go to church to talk about God, the one who makes it possible for you to be separated from all of that ugliness, what do you go to church for? You say you want to thank God for getting you up, but what do you really want from God? More money. You even got the preachers telling you, if you plant a seed, money, that God will give you more money. And what do the preachers preach to you for? Money and more money. That's what they want from you, money and more money. President Trump came to you and said he was a billionaire. He didn't need other people's money, that he cared about you. You bought into that because he looked like he had money. He had this big plane. They say he got gold toilets. They say he sit down and take a dump on a gold toilet. That blew your mind. Money. Now he cares about you. He's going to do it for you. And what does he do? What does he do for you? Increase your taxes. So that increase your taxes, it really increases your taxes, but he lowered the taxes so that the billionaires, those who got money already, can get more money. So he can get more money. He wants to build a hotel in Russia. He bribed the president, the ruler of Russia, with $1 billion, $50 billion contribution, as it were. That's what it really means. Money. So the advocacy is this, ladies and gentlemen. The message that God gave me to tell you from Jump Street was that you were on the wrong path. You're on the path seeking for money. And you see how much money you got. You see how many people play the lottery trying to get more money. You see how many winners come out of that, don't you? Well, if that one can just be you this time. You bought one ticket last time. This time you're going to spend $5 on tickets. It just might be you. Money. And people are hurting. Can't get health care. Can't get education. Old folks will be in debt until they die trying to pay off education loans. All of these things, ladies and gentlemen, husbands and wives splitting up because of money. They said they love each other until they die. Money would never be a problem. Sickness would never be a problem. And then as soon as money comes up, split. Money, money, money. And God, my friends, who made the whole earth, made the universe, made you, and all of the things, the resources and goods and services that you might ever need, want, or desire. It was planted in the crevices of the earth, or on the earth, or above the earth. Some of it is seen, some of it is unseen. But he put the skills and that desire in your heart, in your physical being, so that with the proper exposure and education, you would be able to extract from wherever stuff is hidden and bring it forth and use it in such a way till all of the goods and services that you, the people, can ever imagine can be made manifest. And by working together with one another, everything belongs to you and you and you and you and you. In other words, everybody owns everything. So you can access it as you need it, want it, or desire it. No lying, no cheating, no stealing, no con artists, no poverty, no poor, no hatred, no bigotry, no racism. That's God's plan. And yet the devil says, you don't need that. Think about yourself. Forget about the rest of them. Serve me, bend down and serve me, and I will give you money. And what does he do? He got the athletes. He rewards them well with $100 million contracts for a certain period of time. Don't care what sports you're in. You're good, you get it. You sing. You're a good singer. He can pay you and make sure that you get all kinds of money. All right, you're a good dancer. Or you're a musician. Or you're an artist. You can get all kinds of money. Why? So everybody else can't do that. They can want to desire to do that. So he captures their minds by using you to succor them. To succor them. To get more money. To get more money. While they sell their souls to get more money. To get more money. And God's sitting out there looking at you. Loving you. Loving you. And allowing you to reap what you sow. Allowing you to receive the fruit of your seed. So if it brings you pain, if it brings you suffering, maybe that'll wake you up. But I come here today, ladies and gentlemen, as the voice of God, to share with you just what I have shared. Do you have the ears to hear? Or are you going to be tricked by this political scene that's going on in the United States of America today? Beat Trump with a Democrat. What did Trump give you? What did the Republicans give you? More pain and more suffering. What did the Democrats give you? More pain and more suffering. But that's what you're focusing on. Why not focus on God? You've never done it in your lifetime. You never have focused on God in your lifetime. You never reached out to see if things could be more wonderful by following God's plan. No. All you want God for is to give you more money. More money. What's going on in Venezuela is the same thing that's been happening all over the globe. And will be happening here in the United States of America. Why? It's all about money. And with money comes about some kind of limited power. But the power you think is in you. It is not. It's in the devil. It's in Satan. It's in evil. It's in the adversary of God. But that's your choice. I stand here before all Americans today. You are choosing money I don't say Republican and Democrat. No. You choosing money over God. Venezuela, you're choosing money over God. Russia, you're choosing money over God. China, you're choosing money over God. Africa, you're choosing money over God. India, you're choosing money over God. All over the earth, you're choosing money over God. You're on the wrong path. God is the answer. And you are the instrument that will make it be. Don't sit up there and expect God to work a miracle, wipe away your sickness. There's a plan to wipe away your sickness. Don't expect God to wipe away your educational problems. There's a plan to wipe away your educational problems, to wipe away your homelessness, to wipe away your being hungry, to wipe away all of your problems. There's a plan that does it. And it's a plan where you love God enough to respect God's creation and treat other people just like you are God and they are God and you are serving one another. That is as simple. A puppy can understand that. Let me say it one more time. A puppy can understand that. Now, I've given you a message. Some of you are wondering, well, how can you go from where